to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are back at it with another collective message, tapping into what is going on at this time. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. I also offer custom spell work, manifestation candles, and other things on there. But you guys are in the midst of a really huge glow up. That's something that came through super, super strong. And you know what? It's attracting a lot of attention, attention from family, attention from your community, attention from someone specific. Spirit told me to pull some karma cards today. Soon as I tapped into that energy, I'm like, Spirit, what is this energy? There's something here. Why is someone watching in like more of a baneful energy? Spirit's like, pull some karma cards. This is someone that they know. So we'll talk about that. But let's talk about all the good stuff. First of all, you guys have so much spiritual protection around you right now. We have rescuer, we have defender, we have scepter. There's angels, guides, ancestors, a lot of protection. You guys may have a new protection amulet. Like you may have a necklace or a sigil or something for protection that you've been wearing or that you've hung up in your house. The scepter says your energetic output is attracting others and situations into your life. Be mindful. So if you guys have really been manifesting, if you guys have been working on your magnetism, it is working, and there are multiple people coming at you full speed. And I'm telling you, you're gonna start to get overwhelmed because it's just like everybody is just on your top. They want to talk to you. They want to know your business. They want to see what you're doing. They want advice. They want to get in on the business or whatever you have going on. People want to be a part of your story, and this is just the pre-pull. We'll pull more cards as well. We have the defender. Someone around you will defend you even when you're not around. I love that energy. For those of you who have been struggling in the workplace, the defender was giving me a strong protection energy. So you're specifically protected in the workplace and anywhere that has to do with finances. So even if you work from home, when you're doing your work or when people are talking about you related to your work, you're being defended. Like people are coming to your defense if anyone is talking, you know, about you and things like that. We got the rescuer. Someone around you will always be there in times of need, a real one indeed. For some of you, the reality is you're maybe really struggling, and this isn't something new I'm picking up on. This is just like your season right now. And Spirit is saying you're going to have someone come through who's going to help pay it forward for you. This could be someone covering a bill for you. This could be someone fixing your, you know, whatever it is broken, whether it's a window on your car, whether it's like, you know, whatever. I'm seeing something like smaller. I would say around $100 to $300 someone is getting for you. So still something significant, but if you're in the trenches, you know, it's really going to feel like a miracle. So Spirit wanted someone to know that someone is coming to your aid. I just heard grandparent, which is really surprising for someone. You may not have contact with your grandparents. You may just so happen to run into one of your grandparents at the store and they're like, oh, hey, how are you? And you're talking and you're randomly bringing up this problem or whatever. It can happen very unexpected, and they're like, oh, I'll get that for you. I'll pay that for you. Or, you know, I have a repairman that owes me one, like, you know, just to give you an example. But there is some sort of help coming through. You guys are likely seeing a lot of angel numbers right now. We got the signs card. It says pay attention to the signs around you now. Spirit is trying to get your attention on a specific matter. So Spirit has been sending you signs and signals about people specifically coming into your life right now. We have new home and recovery. So like I said, glow up energy, 1000%. There is a glow up in the collective right now. We have new home. You will obtain a new home or more security and stability. So a lot of this has to do with money. A lot of this also I'm feeling is going to positively impact your mental, emotional stability. If you've been finding yourself really dysregulated or really off balance, that's going to start to get better because things are finally getting better. So as it warms up, as it gets closer to spring, life is getting better, seriously. And you may be someone with like seasonal, you know, you have seasonal lows. So coming out of winter in general will be really good for you. Okay, we're gonna bounce all over the place. Let's talk about this second message. So first of all, this is where friends and family specifically comes in, because we have the Fool, the Pioneer. And the martyr. The martyr specifically let me know not only are you doing something you're doing something like that no one around you has done, but also like martyr, this is an energy of you paving the way for other people. So not only are people not understanding what you're doing and everybody's trying to give you advice on how to live, how to be, how to manifest, how to do this, what you should want, you know, like for your life, how you should set up your life. Not only does everyone have an opinion, but they just flat out don't understand what you're doing because you're the first person to do it in your family, in your community, in your circle, whatever this means for you. In general, this could be something on the world scale, and you may show up and show out for all of us. If that's true for someone, listen, don't forget about me. Cash out me $100, okay? Cash out me $100, because what I'm not going to do is predict that you're the next Fortune 500 company and you're not even going to remember me. No, but I really do see a lot of new businesses and a lot of new beginnings. The Fool says, fearlessly revealing emotion and helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. People especially aren't going to like this one, because it's like once you tell people like whatever it is you're coming back at people with, they're not liking your delivery. You guys may come across as a little condescending these days because it's comical that someone without a business is trying to tell you how to run a business, or someone who won't mind their own business is focusing on your business, you know, whether it's a physical business or not, and they're just minding your business. It's like, I didn't ask for that. I don't need that. And it's funny, like you're showing people how ridiculous they look, whether it's because they're trying to give you advice, whether it's because they're trying to stop you from doing something, running their mouth, like whatever it is. I mean, it's best for you guys to keep a tight circle, because at this point you're really leveling up and you're just attracting a lot of attention, and everyone has something to say about it. Everyone wants to give you some advice or know what you're doing just so they can talk about it with other people. And it's just like, I blew myself up. I'm on some martyr. I'm on some martyr. It's a Drake line. Learning the transcendent nature of oneself or a cause is what it says on the card. So you guys are learning, like, wow, when you're the first to do something, there's a lot of targets on your back. People don't understand it, but it's like years later, everybody's going to be doing it. So a lot of pioneer energy. We also got the athlete card. There's just so much weight on your shoulders. You know how they say, like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I feel like especially there's a spiritual message coming through for some of you where it's like you're tapping into spirituality and levels and things that it would literally sound like another language if you were to try to explain to like your community or your family or whoever you're around. So you may be going into hermit mode at this time, and it's like there's so much responsibility on your shoulders. You just don't need someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. All in your business and all on your neck. The athlete says dedication to the transcending of physical limits, including handicaps, developing personal willpower and strength of spirit. So you guys are leveling up. Your strength is growing. I want to see what's tea with this karma energy. Spirit, what is this? Who is this person for the karma cards? Who are we talking about? Wow, we have the Nine of Cups and the Justice card in reverse. This could be someone who was stolen from you, if I'm being completely honest. Or this could be a friend that you never thought you would lose. Nine of Cups is like, I love you hard. I love you the long way. It's like family vibes, you know? It's like the type of love that even romantic partners don't. You know, it's like that best friend kind of love where it's like, okay, but you're the one here with, you know, through all the relationships, so I love you like more, but we just don't talk about it. We don't say that in front of our partners. It's that type of love. This is someone who you really were close to. For some of you, it's romantic. Maybe there was a third party situation where this person got taken away from you, because with Justice in reverse, it's like, that's like backstabbed energy, and that's why they're getting karma, because they have done something to you. So Spirit, is this person Is this person coming back? Well, Spirit is saying you're heavily protected, 8 of Pentacles, but we do have the Ace of Cups here. There is still a connection between you and this person. You likely still love this person, have a lot of love for this person. You wouldn't want to see this person get karma low-key. Well, let's talk about all of the karma. This will also help you, you know, reveal personally on a personal level, like who this may be about. We have backfired times 10. Negative energy put out returns, karma, self-sabotage, shock, confused, dose of your own medicine, judgment, justice, which is so funny that the justice card came out in reverse, talking about them. We have inner battles, unable to break free from vices, oof, self-sabotage, helpless, out of control, fighting urges, addiction, self-harm, bad habits, trapped in bad habits. So this person is really getting dragged through the mud. Whatever it is that they did, it just feels like they sold out. Whatever it is that they did. This person could be a close, like a best friend that was talking to one of your enemies about you. It's like ever since you've started your own business and you've really been leveling up, all of a sudden they're talking about you just like everyone else. We have a lack. We have employment. Because this is karma, they could have tried to attack your pockets or your business or your ideas, or they may be copying you. Anyone who is copying you is getting karma. We have lack. It says abundance reversals, abundance transference, restitution, hopeless, helpless, blockage, tough times in divine cycle, and then employment, issues finding work, unemployment, dependency, temporary work, stress, loans, and overlooked. If this is someone who maybe cheated, especially if you lived with this person, if this is someone who has betrayed you romantically, they may be living with that other person, that third party person, but that third party person does not like do their house like you do. They don't have it nice. They don't have it smelling good. They live in filth. They live in, you know, trash everywhere, just a mess. So now that's the environment that they're in every day, and things are just spiraling for them. They don't have money to pay for anything. Something may be falling through. I just heard tax season, which is too funny. So maybe this is someone who something about tax season may be connected as well. But we have injuries and looks. So like I said, for those of you who have been betrayed romantically, this person is downgrading themselves. A lot of it is because of the nasty environment that they're in. And a lot of it could be like, listen, as above, so below, so within, so without. They got all that ugly up in their spirit, so it's coming out. Looks, decrease in beauty, fading sex appeal, allure gone, has been, spell broken. Oh, so this person may have been like a narcissist or done some sort of vanity spell at some point. We have delusional, insecurity, and frantic. So this person may have really had pull in the past, pull specifically over you, power over you. Coming back, they don't have that power anymore. Like I said, if this is a friendship, if this is a family member, they're having hard times with employment. Something in their house may be breaking, especially if they already live like in a rough situation. If their house is already messy, a lot of stuff is broken, something big is breaking, and it's just making it just like, oof, someplace you really don't want to be. Dang, I just heard heat turned off. Somebody's guide is not effing around. Oh, that's that juju. Okay, so we have injuries, accident prone, slip and falls, clumsiness, distracted, medical expenses, pain, and sudden. You guys, I've literally had this happen before, okay? Now listen, I'm going to tell you some tea, okay? So I'm a mother, okay? My son is an Aquarius. Pray for me. But anyways, yeah, shout out to him. It's his birthday season. But so his kindergarten teacher, now I ain't even gonna hold you, I'm not one of those parents that's like, oh, my little angel. Like, no, my son is a lot. But something happened at school. Teacher handled it totally well. It was a whole big thing. I'm not even going to get into it because I don't believe in trauma dumping. And I'm telling you, if I tell you this story, it will piss you off. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story because someone really wants to hear. But like, skip forward 20 seconds if you don't want to hear the story and you just want to hear her karma. So the story is, there was a little, you know, snowball fight on the playground. Some children got mad, and my son would not come back inside, and he's in kindergarten, so it's his first year in school, right? So the teacher calls me right after this happened, and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that you know, your son, he wouldn't come in. He wouldn't come in for like, it took like 3 to 5 minutes. And, you know, if I wasn't out there with them, like if one of the like student teachers were out there, like, you know, it could have been a problem, da 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 da. So later on that day, I'm talking to my son and I'm asking him what happened. And he tells me about the fight. She didn't tell me about the snow fight. So the reason he didn't want to come in is because he used to, he doesn't anymore, but he used to get so angry that he couldn't speak. Like, cause he would just be breathing really heavy and like just kind of crying, like hyperventilating. You guys, she called me and made it seem like he just wouldn't come in, and I had to work with him on that, and he had a problem with that. She didn't tell me about the fight. So when I paged her and I called her, she's like, oh yeah, we had a circle, you know, we worked it out, da 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 da. But I'm like, the point is he wouldn't come inside, and you didn't tell me it's because he got hit in the face with a snowball. You told me just he wouldn't come inside and made it a whole other thing. So I was just so pissed about it, and I'm a first-time parent, so I was just like, on 1000, I'm telling you, the rage that children bring in you is like a rage no other. Anyways, girl, why did she slip and fall on the next day? I swear to goodness, this was over the weekend. She did not come back into work because she slipped on ice that weekend and broke her hip. I'm being dead serious. Y'all better not be out here playing with people's kids, because listen, God don't play about me, but God don't play about these kids. Y'all better stop before you really get that work. So anyways, I say all that to say, I have seen this happen in real life where someone has literally gotten an injury as karma. Anyways, but yeah, you guys, this is someone who's, you know, getting some really bad karma for what it is that they have done for you. And it's someone that was really, really close to you. Like, I really feel like for most of you, this isn't even romantic. I feel like for most of you, this is a friend, because even though 9 of Cups is very romantic, it's also like soulmate energy, and friends come through as soulmates as well. Like, the bond can be the same, if not deeper. So let's keep going. Honestly, that's all there is to say about that. You know, the karma is being played out. So just know, like, absolutely, they're getting their karma. Let's get more about how your life is expanding. Spirit, can you show us more? Oh, wow. I'm not going to take these, though. They kind of fell out before I even shuffled. If they're meant to be out, they'll come out again. Trust me, it happens. Spirit, tell us more about the new beginning. It is going to be hard. We have the Strength card. We also have the 6 of Coins in reverse and the 7 of Cups. Spirit is saying specifically, do not invest in anyone's business right now. Do not invest in anyone else's idea right now. This is not only on an interpersonal level where it's like if someone comes to you and they're like, hey, can you invest in this business? I'm talking time as well. Like, even if they ask you to borrow your time or your skills, you know, someone at work asking like, hey, can you help me do this side project? I'm struggling with this call, you know, or I'm struggling with this. Can you help me? I'm telling you, you really want to be really reserved with your energy right now. But this is giving me an energy of Spirit saying, you are like directly plugged into Spirit. You're directly plugged into Spirit, and you don't need anyone else's idea. No one's idea is going to make you more money than your own. No one's ideas are going to be more potent than the ones that are being downloaded to you right now. So we have the Knight of Swords. That's about running with it. When you get a download, when you get information, when you get an idea, run with it. Don't sit on it. Don't wait on it. Don't second guess it. Immediately go. Because 7 of Cups, there's going to be multiple options coming towards you. And it is the 7 of Cups. So this could be romantic options in love. I do have a romance deck. I'll pull a couple cards to see what's up. We have Strength in reverse and Temperance. So I see things getting better, brightening up for you. Strength in reverse, there's still a lot of difficulty, and a lot of it is mental because of what you're doing right now. But with the Temperance card, like I said, as it gets warmer, as we get closer to spring, I do see you guys catching more breaks, and I do see things getting better. Spirit, what's going on in romance? We have Shift, we have Enchantment. Yeah, I would say that's definitely accurate. Everything in your spread has been about the shifts and what's upcoming and things that are changing. And with this Enchantment card, people are really stuck. Getting stuck on you for a long time can't get you off of their mind, but also getting stuck on your beauty, like literally stopping when they see you in public, like stopping and visibly like I feel like I got that in last week's message as well, but I see, you know, people literally stopping and being just absolutely enchanted by what you have going on. People are really loving everything to do with you. Let's see. Ooh. We have Taking You Seriously. Getting a second opinion and talking in circles. That is Seven of Cups energy. There are multiple people that you're dealing with moving forward at this time. Someone you've been getting a second opinion on. You may have been, you know, getting readings on this person to try to see like what's really going on with them. But we have talking in circles. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's just a matter of we don't want the same things, or they're just really not trying to give you what they know you want, because it's like someone is talking in circles trying to wear you down versus like you just being compatible or being a match and moving forward. It's like, why you got to do all this talking, and why is it in circles? Why are you saying the same thing? Like I hear you. You don't need to say the same thing. So what's really going on? We have Taking You Seriously. So romance is getting better for you moving forward. You're attracting people who that are not only enchanted by you, but that are taking action. We have Going Steady. I feel like this is someone you've been dealing with for a while, and that's what it is. You may be so cool with this person that you may tell each other about like who you're talking to or what's going on in your love life. I always find those dynamics so interesting. Like, couldn't be me, because I can't separate like that. So I would have messed around and, you know, backhanded somebody and been like, oh, my bad, sneaky link. I forgot you wasn't my real man or my real woman. Anyways. Ugh, now you want to open up. Goodness gracious. We have opening up, keeping it low key, and tempting. We also have just being nice. So I feel like this person may be really irritating you at this point, and you may want to shut them down. If you're losing respect for them, you might as well just stop dealing with them. There's someone here romantically that you're talking to, and you've been talking to them like before the glow up, and they were likely never the problem. They could have been a sense of consistency or comfort to you. Either that, like they were never the problem, or you're starting to feel like you do want to entertain this person. You do want to keep them in your life because this is someone you've wanted for a long time, and they're finally now initiating like taking you seriously, or, you know, saying the things that you want to hear. But we have keeping it low key. So again, it's giving like sneaky link energy, where it's like this is someone who's temporary, but also they know, maybe they've seen, they could tell energetically, you know, like they're not dreaming about you as much, or they're not seeing angel numbers when it comes to you. They're not feeling your energy at night or throughout the day, because you're not, you know, tapping into them or yearning for them anymore. So they may notice that shift. And now they're really tempted to open up, really tempted to tell you all these things about them, to take you seriously, while someone else is trying to take you seriously. Spirit, should they entertain that? We have building blocks. So Spirit is saying this person has a lot to work on, but we have come to the edge. See, and this is my problem. We have the Y card here. It personally matters to me. It matters to me, the motivation, because if I know that someone only wants to be with me just because someone else wants to be with me, that doesn't sit right with me. But the reality is sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone. If something that is valuable is taken away from you and you no longer have access to it, it can cause you to wake up and be like, you know what? This is something I value. This is something I need to maintain. This is something I need to pursue. So for some of you, they have genuinely had that light bulb moment and they're showing up better for you. And they're trying to actually like put into work and get to know you and move past those building blocks, come to the edge. I feel like you've also been feeling in this, like you've been feeling this come to the edge energy because you've been wanting them to open up, or you've been wanting this to go somewhere and it's finally happening and you're already comfortable with this person. So I would say that it's worth it, you know, to keep seeing where it goes. May the best person win. I mean, real stuff, because honestly, when I first tapped into that energy, like I said, it didn't feel like someone who was the source of your like stress. That definitely felt more like work related or more related to friends, family, or the past. It didn't feel like it was them. It feels like this person is consistent, but maybe they've just never been on a serious energy really trying to do right by you. Nice. Okay, so we have clean it up in here and now. Spirit is saying if you can release the past, and if you can, see, here's the thing, you have to be present in the moment if you're going to deal with this person, if you're going to, you know, say yes to this connection and allow this person to, you know, prove themselves to you and do for you. You have to be present in the moment and let go of the past, because you're not going to be able to build anything for the future if you're spending your time in the now, like on a faulty foundation. So we have clean it up here and now. We also have higher power. So Spirit is going to come through and help you guys with this, but we have time for a nap. So I feel like this will still be an option for you, even if you pursue it later. I feel like if anything, that'll just put more of a fire underneath this person and cause them to go through their own glow up, so that, you know, they're coming to the table with even more for you. I just heard unlikely pair. You guys may have different aesthetics, or this person may be unlike you, or this may be someone that you never saw yourself with. Spirit, what else can you tell us? We have the horned cactus with resourcefulness. So Spirit is saying use yourself as a resource. Also, don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone and connect with other people. Yeah, we have the jeweled web with connectivity. So heavy on the connecting with other people. And it's the jeweled web, you know, not the old raggedy ghetto web. So it's not, you know, connecting with people and, you know, building a web of, you know, poverty and things that you don't want. It's about connecting with a ruby. You say you have a ruby, or you have a pearl. Let's find someone with a diamond. Let's find someone with a sapphire, okay? The jeweled web, not the raggedy, daggedy. We have the Magician's sword and the perfect storm. I just love this. The courage to step in the life with the perfect storm. You guys really are the perfect storm right now. You may have been storm for Halloween, or thinking about being storm. Like, you know how like you all, like everybody, or maybe it's just me, but I have like 5 to 10 Halloween looks just on the cuff. It may be in your rotation of looks you want to do. Storm specifically, or you may be into Marvel, Marvel comics. But the perfect storm, it's giving Phoenix energy. You're rising up. You have your sword, confidence in your magic. You guys are stepping into life. You guys may be stepping into the world stage. You may be advertising yourself. You may have a product or a page. Your page may be blowing up. You guys are attracting a lot of attention right now. You're being seen kind of as like like someone in the community who's famous. Like you're the hot gym crush, you know, that everybody knows about and everybody talks about and you don't even know it. You know, your name is being spoken in rooms that you haven't even walked into yet type of energy. Like spirit is really looking out for you and there's a lot going on in the background. We have the vanishing mirror with ego sublimation. So I'm really proud of you guys. This is surprising because with something like this, where there's like a sneaky leak or someone you've been dealing with for a while, it can be very easy to vamp off of the situation by knowing that, you know, this person is not who you're going to be with, but you're going to let them date you, treat you out, and do the most. Some of you are like completely disseminating the ego. So it's like you're not even saying yes to free opportunities anymore. Certain people invite you out to dinner, you know that they're going to pay, but you're not going anymore if it's not really worth your value. We have the root girl with the disowned self. So I do see with this ego sublimation, it's giving first house energy where there's a physical change happening, a visual change happening. People can see it, people can feel it. And you're walking away from the older version of yourself. You have the wisdom, but you're leaving the baggage. You're leaving the, you know, choices that didn't serve you. You're leaving the people that don't serve you moving forward. You don't have as big of a community, but you're meeting people, and that's what spirit wants you to focus on, extending to your, you know, your jeweled web, connecting with people who are valuable to you moving forward. That is what we got for today's collective message. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for us. I'll talk to you soon.